What's up? Just the Fishy JP and house. I am going to make some videos about how to elevate your personal life. Okay, this can help anyone, everyone. I've been trying this on myself, and it works. Trust me, it works. Okay, we're having a lot of problems nowadays with the police and governments in other countries and gangs and husbands and wives and everything is just like falling apart, and it seems as though people want to do something about it, but I guess they don't know what to do about it, and those who don't know what to do about it, you know, are getting even more lost, and those who do know what to do about it probably profiting off of money, so they don't want to fix a lot of the problems and stuff. So what you have to do is you have to, like they said, you know, I think, like, you know, a lot of people want to change. You got to change a lot of stuff yourself. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I've been talking about this in Free Your Mind, Free Your Hood videos, but this is going to be on a personal thing, and it really helps a lot. Okay, first of all, you have to understand what causes you to do the things that you do. Okay, first thing that cause all those things is misunderstanding or ignorance. Basically, you don't understand what's going on. That right there is probably the biggest problem that most people have in their life. They just don't know anything. Okay, well, not anything, but they don't know a lot of things. So this is going to be a really major problem that needs to be dealt with and need to be dealt with real quick. Okay, it's your thinking, or I wouldn't necessarily say your thinking. What is your thinking and your imagination, your free will is what really is your problem. Okay, and the free will in itself isn't the main problem, but it's a big problem. I'll say it's 50%, maybe 51%, but then the other 49% is going to be your emotions, how you involve or mix your emotions into your thoughts or your images, your free will, and things like that. First of all, what people don't do, a lot of people don't really study a lot, and they're listening to a lot of outdated, and I wouldn't say everything is outdated, but they're listening to a lot of people's versions of this and a lot of people's versions of that. So what you really have to do is you have to understand that your hormones really do affect your body in certain ways, and those ways in which your hormones affect your body, you need to understand. You can get a book, you know, just Google, you know, go online, Google hormones in the body and study them and see how they work together and what they do. A lot of hormones might work in conjunction with each other, okay, and they all have a job. But the one thing that your hormones do, that's it protects your body. Okay, the main thing is the protection of your body. So your hormones are there to protect your body. Now, how are they going to protect your body? Well, they might give it strength at one point, or it might comfort in another point, and things like that. And comfort means like take away the pain and stuff and drug you and stuff like that. But they're all going to have this sensation. Okay, I want to talk about adrenaline and endorphins because they work in conjunction. At least I know when adrenaline flows, the endorphins flow with it. Endorphins, as I've said many times in my other videos, it's like a morphine. Okay, and it just drugs you, make you feel good, and it pretty much just make your body weak, you know, and relaxed and stuff, you know. So pretty much that's what it does, and it's kind of like a high, like morphine, to get you high. So basically, if it was created in, well, it is created outside your body in the form of morphines, and an illegal drug, I suppose. But anyway, that's what, and I think it's your adrenaline, because when your adrenaline releases, your adrenaline, all it does is move your muscles, make things perform at a higher than normal rate, okay, for various reasons, okay. One thing you need to understand is that you do have total control over releasing your hormones, or at least your adrenaline anyway. That's for sure. You have that control. When you imagine something, and if you want to, you imagine it, and then what some people do is they want to interact that imagination within their bodies. They want to feel it. So like if they want to feel, getting an A on the test, they'll imagine it. And, oh, if I was a superhero, or if I had this car. And what they're doing is they're living that imagination, without physically doing it, but they're going through the chemical stimulation. They can feel that. They can go through that by releasing their hormones and stuff like that. This is what is going on in the world, okay? People are just pretty much living in a dream, and that's pretty much why people say, wake up, wake up, wake up. But people don't know how to wake up, so I'm figured this out, and this is how you wake up. You got two parts of your, two thoughts you can do. You got those that are work based on equations, okay? And then those that are based on just imagination. Your imagination has no equations to it, okay? And when you imagine it, and if there's no equation to it, nothing to put it together, it's just something there, then it's like on a test when you have maybe a multiplication problem and you got the answer, you don't know. So what do? Because you don't understand, out of frustration, you cross out the problem and then just write any answer. Well, that's free will. Okay, pretty much. That's free will. Because free means there's nothing there to quantify it or to describe it or anything like that. So that's what free will is. Because free, what's free? In itself. So there's nothing there. Law, nature is restricted. There is a boundary. There are things that things must abide by. Okay, and they can be expanded and everything, but without this is not happening. With this, well, only this is going to happen, and that's how it is. But with our free will, we can create things within our minds, but they'll never come to reality. We can try it, but they'll never be the same as it is in our minds. It'll never ever have that. So that's why you got that problem with you scratch out and just put an answer. Okay, that's what most people are doing in their lives, and that's where they're going wrong in. A lot of people are taking these hormones, especially the endorphins and the adrenaline, as the endorphins, since it feels so good that you're taking it as a sign of confirmation, and that's not what it's doing. What it's doing is it is just protecting you from feeling the force or the stress that the adrenaline is putting on your body, and that's it. If you want to stop, okay, and then if you want to stop having a lot of problems in your life, you got to stop your free will. You got to stop doing it, okay? And it's easy to tell when you're going to do it, because there's this confirmation. Okay, when they're 1 + 1 = 2, there's no emotions to it. Now you might celebrate, be happy that you got the correct answer, but when you're doing 1 + 1, you see 1 + 1 =, there is nothing, no emotional confirmation, because your body doesn't need to protect itself, because you're looking at 1 + 1 =. Okay, so that's where your problem is with your free will. Okay, I have to go cut off here, but I'll just think about this, okay? And once you figure this out, oh man, life is going to get better, and you can change the whole world.